I should have talked about this yesterday because that's when I found out. My student's been telling me about this. He's been like coming up to me and he's like, Mr. Nicholas, like, there's no school tomorrow. Like, all Ecuadorians, like, there's no school tomorrow. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's school tomorrow. Like, you have to come to school tomorrow. I didn't know there's like a nationwide like Spanish sit-in today, where apparently like every Spanish person across the state, the country, potentially, is not going to work or do anything as a protest against the Donald Trump presidency to basically send the message like you can't do all this hate and all this, like, you can't be obnoxious to us, we're like your backbone. And politics is, we're not a political channel, but this is really just like a before and after, because I thought my student was messing with me. Yeah, he's 9. I thought he was like, no, I don't have school tomorrow. Like, yeah, I'm not coming to school tomorrow, whatever. I thought he was messing with me. And then, like, other teachers in the building were talking about how most of their kids are not coming. My school is primarily Spanish, a little bit of African American. There's like no white kids in my building. It's all different ethnicities. It was mostly Spanish, so teachers are already like, I'm gonna have like no students tomorrow. They were telling me some of their husbands' businesses have closed down because there's gonna be no one in the building. Like, I had no idea about this until yesterday, and I'm going to work. And this before, we'll come back after. And I'll talk about whether or not it was a big effect in the school. Well, today was pretty interesting population-wise, and that's where I'm gonna keep the conversation, because I actually had a full-blown day with a lot of things that happened right at the end. But yeah, tons of kids were missing. It was incredible. Some classes only had 6 kids in the class. Our class usually has 27. He had 27, and we only had 15 today. So that was a big demographic. I mean, other classes were different. And you know what the shame is about that? Like, you know, parents, they want to do this movement. Stay home. Do the movement. Fight the power in a peaceful way. I dig it. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Maybe if they do it a couple times, it'll work. Maybe this one time, it'll be sufficient enough. That's my belt squeaking. I don't know. You know, it's 2:55 in the afternoon. Who knows if it's really done anything? I haven't checked the news. But the thing is, like, when I looked at our class's demographic, a bunch of the kids we had an even split between a couple kids that are struggling and needed to stay, and a couple of kids that are doing fantastic and didn't need to stay. Those were who were in our class today. On the flip side, there were kids that weren't in school today that need to be in school every single day. And then there was one or two kids that were out that, you know what, a day out of school isn't gonna affect them at all. But there are kids, there are children out there in the world where they need to be in school every single day, either for behavioral issues or for educational issues. And that's where parents need to, like, I don't know, like, certain, and not that I know any of my students' parents. I don't. You know, I've never been in the parent-teacher conference. A lot of our parents have never come to a parent-teacher conference, which we were joking, because they won't come and support their children in the school district, but they'll take a day off from work to do this movement. So it's like, kind of like, what are you doing? You know, you got to support your kid. And again, you're not supporting your kid if you're taking them out of school for this movement. I mean, one more of the body of a child isn't going to do anything for a political movement that the body of an adult who has a sound mind and, you know, opinion will. This isn't something where everyone's sending videos of their faces or pictures of their faces, you know? Children in a political demonstration like the one that has happened today aren't going to be the game changer. It's going to be the effect. The effect of keeping those kids home is going to affect those students. Now, one day, I mean, you know, every single one of the teachers catered today to be like a BS day. We didn't do anything really, and there were many things that we pushed off so that way we can accommodate to this said majority of our class being missing. Was that fair for us? No. We have vacation coming up. Did any of the teachers care? I don't think so. I know a lot of teachers joked and were annoyed that, you know, the kids who needed to be in school were, of course, out. But, I mean, it's a weird situation. Our population in the building was affected by today. The education of our students in the classroom was negatively affected. We didn't progress today. We went back to review to accommodate for missing half our class, like the entire building did. And that, you know, the kids, they never know it. But as teachers, we know that this is going to put them a step back. And that's the problem. Like, you know, I agree with the movement, with the idea, with the peaceful protest. I think it's a good idea. I do. I think it's a bad idea to keep the kids out of school because that affects their education. It did put our entire school a step back for today. It's a whole day where nothing happened for you know, the gist of it. And I mean, it's honestly, it's unacceptable. It was a choice. You chose to do this. So I don't know. You know, it is annoying because I know it's stupid. I'm ranting and raving in the car while I'm driving. So hey, that's that. My school was affected. It did come true.